Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. I woke up this morning with the sun down shining in. Found my mind in a paper bag within. I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. Tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. Good morning to you, YouTube. I just wanted to do the timing right on that. Anyways, everything's beautiful. Everything's great. I did say that I was going to move on from something, but I actually want to tell this one last story, and then it will completely complete my phase of telling a story. I only wanted to explain something that I said the other day. Now, it just so happens that it was the eve of tonight, after 12 a.m. tonight. Last year, I had this dream. And in my dream, I woke up and I was sleeping next to this woman, which was weird because, lately I sleep alone, okay? So I wake up in this dream and it was like it was reality, And this girl has her back to me and she's crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and she won't stop crying. And I wanted to reach out and actually put my arm around this girl and tell her it's going to be all right. This is before I ever even saw her in the face, okay? So please excuse me when I tell you this story. Anyways, I can't reach and I can't speak to her either. I have to just lay there and listen to her. And I swear it was like 45 minutes to an hour of listening and listening and listening to everything she had to say. But from what I gathered, she was like, I don't know, maybe praying. She said, God, if you exist. So I guess that's who she was talking to. But anyways, she was crying and complaining about her life and why did she have to go through all that she went through. And, she was trying not to be so bad in her life. She had a bunch of ups and downs and she did wrong in her life because she admitted it right there. But, she thought she was alone, but I was laying next to her and I heard everything. But anyways, she went on through her whole childhood and all the experiences that she had with these dudes and that. It just so happened she was at a party and she got drunk and some guy took advantage of her and she ended up getting pregnant by this guy. And eventually she got with him, blah, blah, blah. Case closed, okay? Let's just stop right there. So anyways, she went on and on about all of this, and when all was said and done, I actually was able to move then, and I got up and I stepped over, I moved over her, and I turned on the light and looked back, and she wasn't there. So I went out to the kitchen, and there was a newspaper sitting on the table. It was right there on the kitchen table. And I looked at the date. It said February 9th, 2016. Now, this has a big something to do with me, okay? Back during that time, I had a lot of girls that were trying to be my friend. I don't know whether they were fake accounts. Some of them were fake, some of them were not. I got attached to quite a few of them. I had an experience with a girl that was a cousin of who I called my best friend. I already went through that whole story. And that girl hurt me pretty bad. She was just a gold digger. She was one of these girls that told a lot of stories, always telling stories. She would hide what she was doing. She was going from work with him to his house, his family's house, and they had a room together in his family's house. And yeah, she was just that bad. But she was saying that, oh, I live with my mother and blah blah blah. So what she had to do with me is go to her mother's house before she actually went back home, and make a whole big scene like she was staying there and this and that, which wasn't true. And it just was a big old bother. But I thought I had gotten over that. And February 9th, 2016, I actually was the one that sent this friend request to this girl. I didn't normally do that, but for some reason, my heart told me to do that. And I sent one to this girl. And she accepted me right away. And I remember it like it was yesterday. But I know that God was telling me that He wanted me to hook up with her. I was like, this is why I'm explaining the whole gift, me being the gift. He told me that I was supposed to help her in her life. I was supposed to help heal her. I was supposed to be with her, to teach her, to get her out of her situation, and, you know, just to be happy, her and I together. And she broke that. She was the one that destroyed all of that. And, you know, then we had our little powwow. We spoke, and it was like we hit it off really quick, because I do not make quick decisions with nobody, but I did with her. It was like within a matter of 2 weeks, we were already saying I love you to each other. Now, she was not being real with me, but I was being real with her, and it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. She was like my best friend. That's who I was also speaking of the other night. I miss my best friend. I do. And she tore everything apart. She really did. And, I mean, people make mistakes, sure enough, but when you are so proud and you have so much ego that you can't even make a move towards somebody and just say, look, you know, I made mistakes, you made mistakes, we both made mistakes. Can we get over those mistakes and maybe, you know, at least have some kind of a friendship, at least be with each other in some way, shape, or form? You know, but no. She's too egotistical for that. She's very, I don't know. I don't know what I would say for her. I don't. And, you know, but no, we didn't want to do that. We're this and we're that. And that's cool, because that was the end right there. But I had to listen to her whole life story told by her. So that's how I know for a fact. And then on top of that, I was still connected with a couple of her friends that actually let that slip out to give me basically confirmation that everything that I saw in my dream and everything that had happened was the truth. It was confirmation. And she didn't even know it. She didn't know that people that she knows very closely could be even family members. I won't say, because she could listen to this video and she'd be like, well, I wonder who did that, you know. But it could be family members. It could be somebody that's been attached to her and would know the truth on it. Anyways, yeah, she did very wrong to me, and she never, ever, ever, ever wanted to change any of that. And I was really saddened for that. But, you know, like I said, I have moved on. I don't know what brought all of that into reality for me here recently. I will not, in fact, talk about this ever again. I will make that promise from this day right here, from this very video right here. I will not speak another word about this person or anybody else from my past. And you will see that 100%. I will not talk about any of them. Any of them. But I just wanted to explain the whole gift thing. Me being the gift. Of course, with that other girl that I made a video about yesterday morning. Okay? The same kind of situation. Although I didn't have a dream about her and her telling her whole life story. But she knew what was going on because I had told her everything that went on between me and this other girl. And she deliberately came into my life and did this to me. Okay? I don't deserve that. Okay? I got karma for the couple of stories that I told the other one. Okay? I did. And I deserved that. Like I said. Anybody and everybody that does wrong to anybody, they deserve their karma. And they will get it. And I got mine. Okay? I've already completed that. I've completed the cycle of being with that person. I am no longer in that cycle. I am no longer attached to that person. I have physically cut the soul ties that I've had with that person, even though we have history in another lifetime. In another lifetime, we have history together. Okay? But I have to cut that. I have to get that out of my mind, because at one time it was bothering me. It was eating me away, and I didn't want it to bother me any longer. So, like I said, this video right here will in fact be the last time. And if I do make any kind of other references to anybody in my past that I went with, okay, like an ex or anything like that, if I do, please call me out on it, because I know I'm not going to. So anyways, hopefully that everything's said and done. I hope that all of you either had a good day, you will have a good day, or you're having a great afternoon, evening right now. And I want you to know this, that I absolutely love you. I love yourself, love God, and by all means love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.